I will share with you a vision of Liberland's success. We're a truly global country and a global project with adherents and supporters in just about every country of the world. Our national identity is truly unique. It's a bit bittersweet, but we even have people from countries who are at war with one another who support Liberland. In spite of what the corporate press or state media are trying to do, which is to polarize people, our wish is to bring people together, and that's what we're doing here at FloatingMan Festival. Really want to thank everyone who have traveled from long ways and for people who here from the local area who've attended our festival. We need to work on getting the rest of the world, and most importantly, our neighbors here in the area, to come to the conclusion that Liberland is a friendly environment and it's a force for good. So it's been quite an amazing adventure so far, and it continues to be. There's no other project like ours, the Liberland project. So I can't begin to describe the fantastic relationships we've been building in so many fields, in technology, in crypto, in industry, finance, art, music, medical field, you name it, robotics. We're not going away. So, and we're getting stronger every day. And with the support of everyone here and the support of everyone who is a Liberlander throughout the world, we will be very successful. And our biggest resource, of course, is our wonderful and diverse and interesting people. As Michael mentioned, we have Liberland representatives and supporters in just about every country in the world. So many countries it'll make your head spin. And in some countries we have very strong teams. Like here in Serbia we have a great team. We have the young Dr. Miloš Mirko Petrovic with us today, and he's he's contributed a lot to our efforts, and he's a very good thinker, and he's an expert in international relations and security issues, which is very important for Liberland. So in Czech Republic, we have a great team, and a lot of them have come down here to Arc Village to help us out with FloatingMan, and they are also a wonderful, wonderful team, has provided us a lot of support. In the United States, we have a very strong team, and some of them have traveled here to come and be here with us. So when it comes, I mentioned there's conflicts going on. When it comes to conflicts, Liberland is in the middle. We straddle the line between East and West, and so we're in a unique position. And we're an entity that has connections with both East and West. And so what we want to do is bring peace to the region. That's what we're all about. We're about peace and freedom. We want to avoid conflict. We want to bring people together like we're doing. Liberland and Liberland representatives must always emphasize these basic principles that Liberland is founded upon. And Michel, you did a great job of outlining the philosophy behind that. But when it comes to international law, which we are subject to, there are some things that are very strongly in our favor. The formation of Liberland is based on self-government and consent of the people. It's a voluntary organization, and through your support, we are a very strong force, a very strong entity. No one is forced to be here, no one is forced to participate, but we're all here participating, and that's so great. Liberland was proclaimed with the consent or tacit consent of the parent state. Liberland, the territory, used to belong to Serbia, but they waived their claim on the land. So, it was done very peacefully. We determined the borders not to infringe upon any other country. And we do not violate the territorial integrity of any other country. We didn't use force to claim it. We're not separatists. We're not secession because we're not seceding from anywhere because it was unclaimed. We're not a coup or a military junta or a takeover of an existing state. And there's no other country that has a counterclaim on the territory that forms Liberland. And we also have other, like Arc Village here in Serbia, we have other diaspora villages that we're working on building in other parts of the world. So we're a truly global entity. And there are other countries whom we consider friends and allies on the international stage. Many countries, from El Salvador to Dominican Republic, where we just were, to Haiti, to Uganda, to Somaliland, not Somalia, Somaliland, Taiwan, Liechtenstein, even the Habsburg family is supportive of Liberland. Anyway, the most important relations, though, are what we have with our neighbors. Certainly with Serbia, probably our most important partner in what we're doing. And certainly we need to reach out to Croatia. We need to open channels to our friends over in Croatia. And there's some very good reasons why we should work together with them. If we get to the point where Croatians have the same view that the Serbians do of Liberland, they don't mind the formation of Liberland, then we will be in a very, very good position. But we need to do a little work there. We don't infringe upon their borders at all. Liberland is not on any Croatian map, and it's not on the cadastral map either, and it's not on their geodetic map. If you go on the website, there's a big blank space where Liberland is. So they don't claim it in any piece of paper. They don't say it's theirs. So we feel we have a very strong legal position when it comes to that. So, and we're demilitarized. I mean, it would be great to have a military, but we don't have a standing army. So, and so we're no threat to any of our neighbors, and we're neutral when it comes to many of these questions. So, and there's people living in the communities around here that we should also reach out to, and people who nobody represents their interests, and maybe Liberland can be a voice for them. So, one thing we need to do, and one thing everybody here can help with, and everybody listening online, we need to increase general awareness about Liberland. Now, many people have heard of Liberland, they've read articles or whatever. Many have not. But they just don't, your average person doesn't pay close attention to the news. They consume it in a very linear fashion. It goes in one ear and out the other, and they're not as well informed about it as anyone here or as we are. But we can't live in a bubble. We have to reach out. We've done some very great things, and we touch many people's lives, also with our humanitarian work with the Liberland Aid Foundation, which I'm also involved in. We've given hope to many people with our message of freedom. We've inspired other projects who've copied word for word the text on our website to declare their own country. So if we inspire other Liberlands to form, that's part of our job. So, but we do need to retell our story, it's because it's a very important story, and it's captured the fascination of hundreds of thousands of people who want to join us. So where we want to be is get that message across, because what person or business would not want to join a free country like Liberland, or at least base a business in it and operate here and trade with us? And a very serious question, who wouldn't want to be friends with us? We are very friendly and loving and embracing people. So let's work hard to create more of a buzz about Liberland and raise awareness. We want buzz about it. We want press. We want the airwaves, So and we want to make people understand that Liberland is a very friendly environment for people and for business, and it's a force for peace and for goodwill. Thank you very much.